Now it is time for our prepared speeches. Today's first speaker's most memorable ocean-going adventure was with his family on the island of Oahu. They enjoyed the Hawaiian culture, beautiful beaches, and its living history. He is giving his second speech from the CC manual entitled, Too Much TV. Please welcome Sammie Pringle.
Miss Washington, a math teacher, saw that little Johnny wasn't paying attention in class. She called him and said, "Johnny, what are 4, 2, 28, and 44? Little Johnny responded, NBC, HBO, CBS, Cartoon Network. Too much TV? Study shows that the average U.S. household has at least one TV on for about 7 hours a day. Kids under age 6 watch an average of 2 hours of screens, 2 hours of TV a day, whether they're video, they could be videos, or DVD. Children's TV shows contain about 20 violent acts per hour. The average American child would have watched 100,000 acts of violence, including 8,000 murders, by the time he or she finishes the 6th grade. Kids between 8 to 18 years spend nearly 4 hours a day in front of a TV and almost 2 hours on a computer outside of schoolwork and playing video games. Now, how does this affect our kids? KidsHealth.org suggests that children who consistently spend more than 4 hours a day watching TV are more likely to be overweight, and overweight children tend to be one of the #1 health problems of our kids today. Kids who view violent acts are likely to show aggressive behavior, but also tend to feel that the world is scary, and that something bad will happen to them. TV characters often depict behaviors such as smoking, drinking, and also reinforce gender roles and racial stereotypes. The University of Washington study suggests that a child who watches 8 hours of television per day was 200% more likely to be a bully. The Children's Hospital and Regional Medical Center in Seattle suggests young children who watch too much TV have greater chances of being among the 4 to 12% of youngsters in the United States with ADHD. Now, Star Wars, one of my favorite movies, which happens to be now a made-for-TV movie and also a cartoon series, is filled with action and adventure. Characters with light guns and lightsabers. But I have a 6-year-old, and their perceptions of the TV series can be different. Can be different. For instance, I was walking to my car. As I was walking to my car, I noticed on the playground that kids my son's age were playing lightsabers and hitting each other, swinging and hitting each other with whatever they can get their hands on. So what can we do to minimize TV watching in our house? Get rid of the 50-inch flat screen HDTV with surround sound? Well, that is a little extreme. But we can limit the programs our kids watch. Decide with our children which programs they can watch during the week. Move the box. Don't allow TV during dinner. Be a good role model. Don't watch TV just for the sake of watching TV. Because our kids do what we do, not always what we say. Make watching TV a special event, not a daily habit. have a TV-free day. Have a certain day of the week where they can have only a certain day of the week that they can have only a certain day where they cannot watch TV. Read to them instead. Be willing to read to your kids if you're trying to reduce their TV time. Have an alternative to TV. Keep a drawer supplied with inexpensive fun things for you to occupy your kids. You know, just water balloons, inexpensive activity books, including stickers with paper dolls, mazes, crossword puzzles. Finally, I'm not trying to say that all TV is bad. There are excellent programs available on television. There's the History Channel, Learning Channel, Discovery Channel, and public broadcast stations. They're all great picks for finding quality programs. But the problem is the majority of children watching television are not choosing quality programs. That's why the parents step in. They help curb the negative effects of television. Parents should make the effort to watch TV with their children and help the child choose positive programs to limit the time spent in front of television. Studies have shown decreasing the amount of TV kids watch led to less weight gain and lower body mass index. That's why it's important to monitor your content on TV programming and set viewing limits to ensure your kids don't spend too much time watching TV. Mr. Toastmaster.